Hi, hello, mabuhay! Welcome to my vlog! This is Hidden Stories in Intramuros by yours truly, Eyasashin T. Palanya. Today, come with me as we travel back in time to the walled city of Intramuros, the heart and soul of old Manila. Do you know that in Spanish, Intramuros means within the walls? It was established over 400 years ago, known for its preserved architecture, cobblestone streets, and cultural landmarks. Come and let's explore. First stop, Manila Cathedral Church, officially known as the Minor Basilica and Metropolitan Cathedral of the Immaculate Conception. Quite a name, huh?
So, kasalukuyan po tayong nandito sa Manila Cathedral, kung saan isang historical places po na isa sa mga famous churches na makikita dito sa Intramuros, Manila.
The version that we see today was completed in 1958, designed in the Neo-Romanesque style. Its arches and domes take inspiration from Europe, but the hands that built it were Filipino. Second stop, the oldest stone church in the Philippines, built in 1607, San Agustin Church. San Agustin is not only a church, but also a museum of centuries-old religious art and a silent witness to the signing of the Treaty of Paris, which ended the Spanish-American War.
Foreigners! Bilis! Sabihin mo na.
Oh, this is good pala. What do you call this place again?
San Agustin Church? Yes?
San Agustin Church. Interesting.
Third stop, the Plaza San Luis Complex, just beside the San Agustin Church, a cultural village that transports you straight into colonial Philippines. Here is the inside view of the plaza. Here, you'll find artisan shops, cafes, and cultural spots that recreate the lifestyle of the Ilustrados during the Spanish era. For our fourth stop, we have the Casa Manila Museum. This is the Plaza San Luis complex, right? However, the Casa Manila Museum is right here, on the second floor. Inside, you'll find European furniture, Chinese porcelain jars and vases, and even beautiful vintage chandelier, lamps, and wooden carvings. Every room tells a story of colonial influence and social class.
Na-realize ko guys na kailangan sa buhay, bigyan din natin ng pansin yung mga historical places na hindi natin noon napapansin kasi papansin tayo.
Tapos yung mga bagay dapat pinakalagaan natin.
Habang naglalakad, nakakita pa kami ng mga college girl students and I think they were doing a photo shoot. Ayan at pinagaya ko kila Andre. Pak, Aura.
Go na. Pak, Aura, sige, pose. Pose, pak. Taas kamay. Pak. Pututo.
During this time, patuloy lang kami naglalakad kahit medyo naliligaw na kami. Ang lawak kasi ng Intramuros. Medyo umaambon na rin ng mga panahong to pero laban lang.
Umulan, umambon, tayo'y magpapatuloy mga kababayan.
Nagtanong pa nga kami sa Guardia Civil kung saan yung direksyon ng isa pang museum na gusto namin puntahan at ayan na pala siya, nasa harapan na namin. For our fifth and last stop, we have the Museo de Intramuros, a modern museum dedicated to sacred art from the Spanish colonial period. Opened in 2019, it showcases centuries-old santos, altar pieces, and liturgical objects carefully saved from churches destroyed in World War II. The museum tells the story of how Christianity grew in the Philippines through art, architecture, and devotion. Ayan, we took a picture pero sa labas lang. May bayad daw kasi yung museum and the other museum na nabanggit natin kanina. Overall, Intramuros is more than a tourist destination. It is a living archive of Filipino strength, faith, and identity. Each corner holds a story, each stone a memory. Thank you for joining this time-traveling adventure. Until our next journey dito, at Tito, paalam and keep exploring history.
Yeah, let's go! Alis na tayo ngayon sa Intramuros para bumalik na sa ating inang pamantasan. We're back! We're back! Dito na kami sa room!
Thank you for watching!